The temperatures are hitting their lowest mark at night, forcing many to turn on the heater. But one apartment complex in Little Rock is not warming up. Matter of fact, it can't.
Yeah, they say the boilers won't be turned on until later this month, leaving those in the complex without heat for the cold temperatures tonight. And THV 11's Catherine Rowley talked with a concerned tenant today about the complex. Catherine?
Well, Rolly and Faith, the resident I talked to, did not want their name or voice on camera, so we've changed that a little bit. But they did tell me that they typically have problems with their AC turning on in the summer, not typically with the heat.
The weird thing, we've had no explanation why, no justification other than it's supposedly going to be a warmer winter.
The apartment is owned by Wisconsin-based Gorman and Company, who did not return our phone call, but staff at the apartment complex told me that they run off of a boiler system for the heat and had advised residents that they were not going to turn the heat on until the end of the month.
Their communication seemed to be very clear that it was Thanksgiving or later, late in November, that they were going to turn it on because the paperwork says something about magically it's going to be warmer than normal going into the winter season. So therefore they were justified in not turning the heat on.
The resident also voiced concerns over the safety of their neighbors who are turning to alternatives to heat their apartments.
That's just, I mean, we have elderly people who are running their stoves and stuff to stay warm, which I don't think it's particularly safe. I've had in the past, in 20 years living there, we've had people die of carbon monoxide poisoning from running their ovens to heat and it malfunctioning.
Even in warmer conditions in the summertime, the resident says that getting AC has also been a problem.
So that's usually been our problem with our landlord from Wisconsin, but they're a corporate landlord and it's very clear that we're not a priority unless it's about paying the rent.
Temperatures are expected to come back up later in the week, but that doesn't help the residents of the Paris Towers for Monday night into Tuesday morning. But they are asking for one thing.
We don't care. We want heat.
We've also reached out to the city's code enforcement and the Metropolitan Housing Authority and did not hear back from either one. The other concern from residents is that those with medical conditions and how the temperatures will impact them at night.